Having a strong set of abdominals isn't just about looking good at the beach. They're crucial for both performance and low back health, but most people are training them the wrong way. Doing high repetition exercises which leave you with tight hip flexors and do nothing to build real strength. If you want a strong core, you need to train it like an athlete. A very specific type of athlete. I first discovered this exercise about 15 years ago when I was researching how gymnasts and high-level calisthenics athletes trained their cores, because I saw them performing these incredible feats of core strength, like human flags and front levers. And what I discovered was something that had never broken through into mainstream fitness circles. It's called the hollow body or the hollow hold. And it's absolutely fantastic for getting in and hitting your entire core musculature. Now, I know some of you are going to be asking yourself, is this going to help me get a six-pack? It's going to work the rectus abdominis, which is the six-pack muscle, but it's also going to work the transverse abdominis muscle. And this is known as the corset muscle because when you get it strong, it's going to pull in your waistline a little bit. So it is going to contribute to a slimmer appearance as well. But as far as you seeing your six-pack, I'm going to tell you something that you already know. No matter how strong and defined your abdominals get, if you've got a little bit of extra body fat, you're probably not going to be able to see them. And if all you did was master the hollow hold, my friend, you would develop some real core strength. The kind of strength that transfers to whatever else you do, whether that's lifting, sprinting, or you just want to live a pain-free life. You get strong at the hollow body, you get strong at everything. So the hollow hold itself is a hard abdominal exercise, but I've got a 3-step progression that's going to get you there no matter where you're starting at. So we're going to go over 3 variations. We're going to go over the tuck hollow body, which is the introductory version, the half hollow body, which is the intermediate version, and then we're going to go all the way up to the full hollow body. So first and foremost, when we talk about hollow bodies, what we're talking about is taking this bottom rib and trying to squeeze that space between it and the top of your hips. When you do that, you're going to feel your low back pushing into the ground, and that is your North Star when you're doing hollow bodies. If you lose this and there's space here, you've lost the abdominals. Stop, take a break, reset, start again. Something else you want to keep in mind while we're in the hollow position, I'd like you to imagine that I'm on my back. So I've got that tuck happening, right? I'm squeezing this space between the bottom rib and the top of hip. And then my pelvis is just going to scoop under. Just a little tuck, right? Called a posterior pelvic tilt. And that's going to help really fortify this position. So I don't want to leave my hips back while I'm doing this. I want to think about scooping them under as well. And I'm going to be doing that while I'm lying on my back. The goal for all of these hollows is to get to 1 minute clean, right? 1 minute without the low back coming off. When you can do that with the tuck hollow, move on to the half hollow. When you can do that with the half hollow, move on to the full hollow. And then when you can do that with the full hollow, well, that's going to be the subject of another video. So the tuck hollow. We're going to tuck up and squeeze, make sure the low back is pressing. We want to float the hands, and all we're going to do is lift the feet off the ground a little bit, right? Now, as far as knee position goes, we don't want the knees directly above the hips, right? We want the knees that direction. Tuck up and squeeze, and see if you can hold this position for 1 minute. Oh, hey, real quick, if you're over the age of 40, the healthiest thing you can do is start a daily mobility practice. And in order to help you do that, I've put together a 7.5 minute morning mobility routine. You can get it by clicking the link in the description down below. It's specifically designed to undo a lot of the damage our modern sedentary lifestyles are causing us. So it's going to open up your shoulders, unlock your spine, free up your hips, and leave you feeling a hell of a whole lot better. You can get it by clicking the link in the description down below. Now, back to the hollow holds. From here, we're gonna move into the half hollow. So we're in the hollow position. Now we're gonna straighten the legs, right? Now we want tension everywhere from the neck down. So the facial muscles can remain relaxed, but everything else here is tight. Straightening the legs as hard as you can, squeezing the feet in together. You can make fists if it helps. Go for this. Also, 1 minute. And to be clear, it's not always a straight shot from here to here, right? In the beginning, you might straighten for a little while. You might start to feel that low back coming up. So maybe bend the knees, squeeze out a little bit more time in the hollow, and eventually you'll be able to get it for the full 60 seconds. So now we come to the full hollow body, right? You've worked up to the tuck for a minute, the half for a minute. And now what we're gonna do is take the arms, reach them overhead, and relax the shoulders. So if you're over the age of 40, hollow holds are one of the best exercises you can be doing for the long-term health of your spine. As far as where to put this in your program, put it anywhere. You can put it in your warm-ups, you can put it at the end of your workouts, you can throw it in as a superset. What's really important about hollow holds is that you do them. And remember, when it comes to core training, quality is more important than quantity. It is better to do a few hard focus reps of hollow holds than it is to do 200 sloppy crunches. Trust me, your low back will thank you for it. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video today. I really appreciate it. If you found the information in it useful, please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel so much. I appreciate your time today. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you could do that for a minute, you got a heck of a strong core.